Hey guys, so today I have a special guest, my husband, Weston, everybody.
Hey guys, how's it going?
So we did a thing on Instagram where I did a question box where we were gonna do a Q&A just about marriage and where we're at, kind of like an updated thing because we've been married for 2 years now.
2 years.
Then we were gonna film it at the beach, but then Weston got an ear infection. Really took him out.
It was a rough one too.
A story about it.
well, I get them all the time. I've gone every year pretty much, like around, in the fall or summertime. But this one was tough. So yeah. I got it at the beach, and we had to go to the doctor's office, to the urgent clinic to get medicine.
And then so this was right before Megan's bachelorette party, so I had to go to Walmart. So it was a lot of food. So I was in Walmart alone. He was like, I'm not feeling good. I'm gonna sit in the car. I was like, great. Come out with like this huge thing, and he's opened the door and is throwing up outside of the door. So
yeah, it was tough. You were in there for a while too.
I know. So that's why we didn't film the Q&A at the beach. So good times.
But we're all good now, so we're getting to it.
You want to kick it off with the first question?
Sure. The first question is, what is your most valued or admired attribute in one another? I'll let you start and tell me how wonderful I am.
Okay, all right. Most valued attribute. You know the answer to this, I think. You know what I'm gonna say, but it's the kindness overall. Just really kind person, kind to people, like everywhere, like no matter where you're going, you're like, wow, like that is an outwardly kind person, like to strangers and people helping you, and obviously it's just a great quality, and it's just, you want to be around somebody who's nice to everybody all the time, but like genuinely, you knew that.
Well, thank you. I love how it's kind of on the same token there, because you are a very kind person, but you're like a very friendly person to everyone. Like you have so many friends because you're just like an awesome person to be around. And like your personality is just so like inviting. And like people just love to be your friend, and you're yourself, like unapologetically, like all the time. And I love that about you. All of you know Liz that have been following her for a while, and it's like she's not putting on an act. Like this is who you are, like every single day.
Yeah.
And it's really sweet.
We're both extroverts, if you couldn't tell. I feel like those are both like extrovert qualities.
Yeah.
But we love people. We love meeting people. We love being in public. We
don't say no to things very often.
We don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't ever turn down a good time.
Ever. I don't think I've ever seen it happen. Not once. Second question.
Number 2?
Yeah.
Our first kiss story.
It's not cute.
We made out at South on Demumbrian for the first time.
Which, if you don't know, let me just try and put it in like a broad context. Think of the slimiest, like last stop bar in your town. It
was a club.
Yeah.
It was a dance club. And it's no longer there anymore, probably for good reasons.
It was a great time. Like when it was open, it was so fun. But it's definitely like not like the kind of place where you have your first kiss with like your husband.
No.
It's just like, oh.
Wish we could have done it differently. There was a guy there that that was on his bachelor party, and we had started. I think we had officially started dating like that night
at the bar before.
She dragged me into a photo booth. She was like, "Listen, there's some like tension here. Like, are we gonna talk about this, or like what are we gonna do about what are we gonna do about what's going on right here?" So we started dating there in that photo booth at Bar Louie. Where were we?
Rebar.
Oh, that's even worse. So we were at we started dating at Rebar, and then went to South, and we made out there. So this guy was like, "How long have you guys been dating? Like, when are you guys gonna get married?"
Yeah, like when you had a ring for her yet? Like blah blah blah. And we were literally sitting there like,
we started dating like 10 minutes ago.
Sweet.
Then we made out.
I don't know if made out is the right word. Make it.
There's no tongue.
It sounds like sloppy. Like that's not.
It was at South. It was sloppy.
But do you really think that we made out?
I don't know if we did.
I remember just like a quick kiss. Like I don't think that there was like
A tongue?
a passionate makeout like in South. Oh.
Yeah. Number 3. What is something that surprised you about your first year of marriage?
I'll go first. So we were talking about it just in general, and I feel just the overall togetherness feels like more real when you're married. I don't know how to like articulate that correctly, but it's just like your whole life now, all the decisions you make are together and everything you do is together, and in a way that's really, really real. Like, I don't know, it's just so different from dating because it's not about your boyfriend or like your girlfriend. It's about this is your life, this is your household, this is your time and how you spend it. And it just feels way more unified than I ever thought it would.
You're an individual until you get married.
Yeah.
And then you're together for, what's supposed to be forever, and we take that very seriously. You stop making decisions for yourself and you start making decisions as a collective. And what surprised me the most is that you're not only making decisions for yourself, but they say when you marry somebody, you marry the family, and you do, especially when you have a twin who you've grown up with your entire life. I mean, she has become my sister. We make decisions as a family, because, things that we decide now affect everybody.
Yeah.
Same with their mom. Not only are we together, but, everything that we do affects those around us.
People always say that. They're like, oh, you're not an individual, you're a couple or you're a family now. And it's like, you hear that and you think that, but in our experience, I don't think that we really understood what that meant until we were married.
Yeah. Number 4, what is our favorite things to do together? So she mentioned earlier we're both extroverts, so we enjoy going out with friends. Traveling when we can. It's been tough, obviously, with coronavirus. We haven't really done any of that. We went down to the beach, but we enjoy traveling, going out. We're foodies, I guess.
We love going out to eat. Like, I don't know. That's our thing.
It's our guilty pleasure.
Yeah, we don't give each other, that's actually a funny thing. Like, we don't give each other any gifts. Since we've been married, we've been like...
I'm a terrible gift giver.
Well, I feel like I am too. Like, I don't know.
That's just not something that we necessarily need for each other. Like, if we want something or need something, we'll go out and buy it for ourselves.
Yeah, we'll do like a dinner instead of gifts.
That's
like
right.
That will be like our gift to ourselves. Like, we'll be like, oh, it's your birthday, like let's go all out at like one of our favorite restaurants, as opposed to like me spending money on a gift for you, and like vice versa. And we love that arrangement. We love a bougie restaurant.
That's right. We're far more experienced people than materialistic, I think.
Oh, I mean, it's something else that we have done together is we took an acting class together.
We did an improv class together. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That was really fun.
Also falls into the experience thing.
Yes. Classes in general, I think that we really want to do and have done, that we like doing together, and having that be kind of like something that we experience together.
Yeah, we're both pretty interested in the film space.
Yeah.
I haven't been in a while. I did a little bit of film work when I was like...
He was an actor!
In high school, middle school, high school.
Tell them about your movie.
I did a couple, actually. I did. I was a volunteer fireman in one of them. It was a documentary about the volunteer fire department. They had a bunch of high school kids that did it back in the 70s in my hometown. And so I played one of the young volunteer firemen, and they brought us out to like the test facility where they have a controlled burn on a building in the suits, and we fought the fires. And I did a second one for the state of Arkansas. I was trying to promote, or just it was for an organization that mentors juvenile delinquents.
So he was a juvenile delinquent.
So I was a juvenile delinquent.
You had lines, right?
I got I got in a fight with on the basketball court.
We hate to see it. So he's an actor.
I was an actor.
Yeah. We both love that film life.
Yeah. The next question am
This is a good follow it up.
good follow-up question. Am I a fireman? No, I'm not a fireman.
No. But can we talk about this shirt for like one moment? This fireman shirt, Weston found at Goodwill.
I did. It's an awesome shirt.
How many years ago?
It was a couple of years ago.
A couple years ago.
But it says Nashville Fire, and it's like it's an old t-shirt that some fireman donated to Goodwill. So
but
I have it
he
now.
Loves.
It's a very comfortable shirt.
He loves that t-shirt. He wears it all the time.
I don't wear it in public, like very often. I don't want people to think that like I'm like steal valor because I don't think I'm a fireman. Like I don't claim to be a fireman.
But you love it.
I do. It's my alter ego, I think.
So he's not a fireman.
No. The next question is, who said I love you first? I did. I said I love you first.
This is, I feel like we've talked about this before, about how it was so quick.
Yeah.
I feel like we said that.
Like we can't tell anybody that we did that.
Yeah, because it was like 2 weeks. Right?
I don't know if it was that
It was
quick.
2 or 3 weeks.
Really?
It was not a month.
Sounds weird.
Yeah. But we were embarrassed to
looking
like
back
tell
on
people.
it now. Yeah.
Because we were like, this is too soon. Oh my god. But we both were just like, I love you.
Yeah.
3 weeks in. I mean, it worked out.
It worked out. Thank goodness.
Said it first, but I said it back immediately.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like, oh, I don't know yet. It was like, I love you too. It was like, oh. It was extreme for us. I feel like that, like, honeymoon phase for us, like, was extreme. Well, it was extreme for me. I mean, I remember it being extreme.
Yeah.
Like, I remember just, like, telling all of my friends, I was like, you guys know, like, I've met my husband. Like, this is him, no doubt. Like, I'm going to marry him. And I told everybody that. I told everybody that.
I did too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we are.
Here we are. We made it.
How do you handle being apart so much? I travel a lot for work. We're a national company, and I travel. I handle a lot of our new construction projects, help implement our services into new construction jobs, and they're all over the country. And I travel a lot for that to visit these sites. I'm gone most weekdays throughout the year. I travel city to city almost every new one every day, and so I stay busy when I'm gone, which I think helps me a lot to stay connected. We talk as much as we can. We text throughout the day,
but we really don't talk that much, which I'm not saying is like a bad thing, because I don't think that it is, but like our style is definitely not like I don't even think we talk on the phone every night when you're gone. No,
we don't every night. I mean, we're pretty independent, I think, that way.
Mm-hmm.
Where we have together but separate lives.
I want him to send me more photos of his travels, because
I could document better.
He travels cool places, and I'm like, send me some cool pics. Send me the food that you're eating. For me, obviously, like, I'm the one home, and being the one home, I feel like, is more difficult.
It's our life. I'm just not there.
Yeah, exactly. First, it was hard. It was really hard. Like, especially because it was right when like COVID hit and everything. Like, his job is like considered an essential service, because it's, especially during this time, because it's like, internet, which is, everybody really needs that right now. I was really alone for the first couple months, and that was tough. It's kind of gotta like focus on your life and focus on your hobbies and your friends and have those connections. And I mean, I think it's made us stronger, value our time so much together. I know that's kind of like what everybody says, but I mean, it's really true. Last one.
Last question. What are each other's love languages?
The way that I like feel loved is acts of service. A service like the dishes, or taking out the trash, or bringing me something that I need, or something like that. Like, that's when I feel the most like, wow, like that really makes me feel good. Like, how do I give it?
Typically you give it the same way that you feel it, because that's just what you associate with love. And you are, like, you do.
See, I don't really feel like
well, you do a lot. And so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think I receive it through quality time.
Yeah.
You're fantastic about that too. I mean, we spend a lot of good time together. You're very intentional with your conversations, and we have just, we don't just like sit around and small talk. We when we're together, we actually make the effort to connect with each other.
Yeah.
And that's important to me. I feel most connected to you is when we spend uninterrupted, just intentional time together.
Yeah.
I love like taking trips and when it's just you and I.
Why we like our long dinners and
like our long
dinners. I
dinners.
feel like we
take walks together and talk.
Yeah.
That's how I feel loved, is when people are just intentional with me.
For sure. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you, Weston, for being on the video today. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hopefully this was fun and we answered your question. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get Weston to do some other videos with me. So if you have any requests on, like, I don't know, what we should do or talk about, let us know. We're down, right?
Yeah.
Actor.
I'm not acting.
I know, I'm just saying, like,
But
you're called to the
camera,
and we're excited about it. So, okay. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.